Hello, this is Playing the Market, and today I will be going over the basics of foreign exchange trading, and I will be playing Ace Combat 7, which I just got yesterday, and it's actually a lot of fun. Let's see if I can take this. Ooh! Using the A10 for air-to-air with the 30mm cannon. It's a little interesting. Oh, and I'm about to do the same thing here. Whoa! That was a lot closer than I thought.
3 targets remaining.
But basically, I'm going to go over the foreign exchange trading and the basics of it. Foreign exchange is when you're making money on the ups and downs of the differences in currencies. So, say... this is hard. Oh my god, that was surprisingly didn't kill me. Only took 9% damage. What's going on? Alright, cool. Oh boy. So, you're making money on foreign exchange, which is the difference between the ups and downs of currencies. I was not up here 2 seconds ago. I don't know if I'm gonna survive this in an A10. Oh boy. So, say, for example, I'll go over my history in foreign exchange at the end towards the end of this video, and this will only be the first video. I'm gonna just go over the very basics, and I'm gonna make a second video going into more detail on some of the stuff I'm talking about here. Woo. So, oh man. Sorry, I hope there's not a lot of like dead quietness going on in this, because this shit is intense. And I can't find anybody. There we go. Missed again. Alright, so my favorite trading was the Great British Pound to the Japanese Yen, which was it's the GBP to JPY in oh shit, in foreign exchange terms. I'm gonna refer to it as Forex because that's like the easiest way to... Okay, I got this guy. Come here. Nice. Oh shit. So, my personal favorite, Great British Pound, Japanese Yen. You can go on to tradingview.com and look up these charts and these pairs if you want in the search bar. And you would look up GBP/JPY. I am in the clouds and I'm going to die. Where is this guy? Am I gonna get this dude? Yes. And got him. Nice. So when you can trade Forex is... There we go. You can trade foreign exchange from... I'm in Central Time. So it's basically, it's a 5-day-a-week thing, which is pretty great if you like to trade and everything. Basically, you trade from... Oh, I can get this guy too. The last guy. Gun range, like this thing? I don't think I'm gonna hit him. Man. So you can trade Forex 5 days a week, 24 hours a day, because it's an international system. It's pretty crazy. So, since it's international, it has to be open for everybody for basically 5 days straight. And it'll be going on while you're sleeping and everything, so if you can't handle stress... Wow, how am I supposed to... What do you mean, let him out of my sights from in the clouds? It makes no fucking sense, man. Catch up. He's evading me big time. Oh!
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
Hell yeah.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission
So,
complete. RTB.
it has to be open for everybody. And it's kind of a cool thing, or it's kind of bad. personally,
casualties.
I'd say just
No point arguing,
go
that's how war is these
and
days.
find your favorite hours to trade if you're going to trade foreign exchange, and
The guys in charge take care
only
of the
trade
rest.
during those hours, or only place your trades, only do all your analysis during those hours. I'm definitely not an expert on this. This is something that I've probably made the most money doing in the past. I don't currently do it. I do keep a reserve couple $100 in foreign exchange trade just for basically in case shit hits the fan in the world. I can make money off of it. So if the US economy tanks overnight, I guess not overnight, I wouldn't make money on it overnight because I'd be asleep. But if it started to tank and I could just get on and start selling or shorting the let's see, I gotta continue the story. I could start selling and shorting the US dollar against other pairs and make money on it crashing. Oh, there's this whole fucking video. I'm gonna talk over this. Give me a break from all the action.
Yeah, he's looking worse.
So,
Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out.
how to trade it? You use MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5, which is basically like a program that is also used internationally. You could download this right now on your phone and actually use demo accounts. You can make a demo account in 2 seconds. They don't spam your email, they don't spam your phone number or anything. And you could basically trade it as if, in like an extremely realistic fashion, you could trade, and you wouldn't have to worry about real money, but you could actually learn something while you're doing it, which is pretty cool. And so you would download MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5 on your, I would recommend on your phone. I used to, when I was trading, I would use TradingView for my charts and my technical analysis, what I'll get into later. And just TradingView.com was great. And then I would place my trades on my phone on MetaTrader 4. And for the US specifically, I would definitely do a lot of research on the broker you're going to use. I used to use FX Choice, which I don't know if now they're even allowed to be used in the US. And then there's Oanda, which like these change all the time because of the SEC, the Security Exchange Commission changes the rules. Okay, this woman's annoying. If the other guy wasn't annoying enough. So the SEC changes rules, and then these brokers have to jump through hoops just to get into the US to be available for trading. And so you have to really find like a current list of like people to use. I'm pretty sure FX Choice is still able to use. They also have a zero debt guarantee basically. Since foreign exchange is entirely traded on margin, because you're making money on the extremely small increments of change, so the entire market is traded based on margin, unless you have hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars to trade with. And so, because of that, you have to use margin, and it's usually 50 to 1 or 200 to 1, 100 to 1. You could use anything, 2 to 1. It doesn't matter. But having a broker, when you're starting small, which I would always recommend to anybody, start with like $100 to $200, and that's like it. And since you have to use margin, you can pretty much make a lot of money off of very small amounts if you have a strategy and you have a trading system that works, which is another hurdle in itself. But anyways, I would recommend getting a broker such as FX Choice that has a zero debt guarantee, where if your trade goes to zero, they won't let it just keep going, and you owe them money until they close it or you close it. So, and it's pretty frequent. When I was starting out, I would have like 50 bucks or 100 bucks in there, and I was god awful at trading, and my trades would go like way against me without me even noticing, and I would be like negative $10, negative like $2 or $3 sometimes and stuff on the trades. And so since they have a 0% guarantee, you basically just go on there. Man, I really want to use the A10 for this mission as well, but I think I'm gonna have to do some combat in the air. But the 0 guarantee is great because then you just like deposit more funds and it zeroes out, and that's it. It doesn't subtract it from the funds you deposit or anything. It's pretty cool. Make 29 is pretty sweet. I actually can't buy shit at all. Rents icing extent. Increases standard missile power. Yeah, I'll buy that. Nice. Now I can get the F-15C. Cool. Alright, so there's different types of analysis. I'm going to go over the next couple things very briefly and very quickly, so that, because I'm going to touch on them more in depth on a second video. So for now, it'll be very brief introduction to things. So there's different types of analysis. There's technical analysis, which is your charts, your candlestick charts and everything on TradingView. And then there's fundamental analysis, which is your news, basically. So your job reports and stuff that come out, and all your big events pertaining to these like large, basically the entire country. I'm gonna go with the A10 again. Need to add parts. Nice. And then there's sentimental analysis, which is people. Basically, sentimental analysis is all these people that think that the price is going to go up, so they buy. So your ups and downs and everything. And then there's that's kind of goes more tied into like different indicators and such, because there's some very, very popular indicators such as like Fibonacci levels, support and resistance levels, and stuff like that. And oh, I'm going it solo this whole mission. Oh, great. In an A10. Oh shit. Alright. Oh my goodness. Alright. So, sentimental analysis, its own thing. It's pretty crazy. Like, when you get into it. And it's kind of frustrating too. Sometimes your trades won't go well and you're just like mad at everybody because you're like, you fucking idiots. But then there's, man, this is weird. It's like a don't touch the edge. There's different indicators that you use on technical analysis. You're always going to be using technical analysis, basically. Like, nobody that's extremely profitable is going to be good at trading if you can't look at a chart. Why is my camera so weird? What the hell's going on? This is kind of annoying. Alright, so there's different indicators and stuff. Basically, support and resistance, I already mentioned, like Fibonacci levels. There's Fibonacci extensions. There's very complex things such as like stochastic oscillators, moving averages, like all sorts of stuff. I'll get into that in the second video as well. So don't worry about that right now. And then there's different types of trading as well, because what do you mean two directions, bro? I'm definitely gonna cut it close. And then there's scalping, which is like your guys that are trying to get in and out of trades within an hour or two. And the execution on foreign exchange trading compared to stocks is completely different. So, oh my god, I'm about to touch this. Oh shit, what the fuck is going on? It's basically turbulence. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
But you're nearly home.
I mean, it's a long flight. I've been in the air for like 2
Darling is
minutes.
still the president in my eyes.
So,
The end of the war.
scalpers are
The space elevator and launched a
trading on
spaceship
the
from
extremely fast
Despite
execution
his
of
success,
foreign
he
exchange.
remained
When you're
hungry.
trading foreign exchange, it's like you could place a buy or sell or close an actual contract, or not a contract, a position open in basically less than like 30 seconds, which is pretty crazy.
Dead ahead. Hang
Especially
in there.
compared to like stocks where you're waiting like days to buy your shares
Trigger,
and
the
stuff.
first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started.
Oh great, now I get to attack. I'll go low level.
Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly.
So then there's day trading, which is kind of what it sounds like. You're just within the
Sea Goblin's landing zone. Page 2, walking.
nice.
Missile inbound! Missile inbound! Page 2, target destroyed.
Oh boy. So day trading is opening and closing your position within the. Where's this missile? Oh, I see it. Within the same day. It doesn't matter what kind of trading day you're doing or whatever. As long as it's within the same day, you're good.
Page 2,
And
target
then there's swing trading, which is what I used to
down.
do,
Half of the anti-air guns
which
down.
is you on 1 week.
Cavalry's here.
Cavalry. Oh, I actually have people now.
Jump through the fire.
They just went the maze, I guess, as well. So, swing trading is what I would do. I would look at my trades. I would look at all the charts on Saturday on MT4 because they're all open.
They can respond.
On come on, nice.
Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before them. Page 2.
There we go. Nice.
All anti-air guns destroyed.
That missile's not even close to
Destroy
me.
the remaining SAM sites and secure the
So I
LZ.
love to swing trade. It was great. I would look at my charts on Saturday. I'd find my charts. I'd write them all down
Mission still in progress.
on my
Stand
trades that I'm trying to get into.
by.
Keeping a
Page 2.
trading journal is
Rescue team
big
can't
in
land
this.
until anti-air weapons
And
are
then
down. Destroy them.
oh, nice,
All
got
SAM
it.
sites down.
If I can thread the needle here.
The landing zone is secure.
Oh, boy.
Sea Goblin, you are cleared to land.
Sea Goblin. And then there's oh well, yeah. So Sunday I'd place my trades when the market opens, because the market opens
Container-launched UAVs.
every Sunday at, well, depending on where you are in the world. But for me, it used to be 5 o'clock. And then I would pretty much hold my trades for a couple days. So Tuesday, sometimes if it was a great trade, but Wednesday, Thursday, more often. And it would hit the profit level I'd like, and I would just close them out. And it was great. I guess I'm on MQ-99, another drone. And then position trading is like you're trading on long term, like extremely long term. I know a couple people that have done this. They hold trades for like a year, or just months to a year, 2 years sometimes. There's different fees and things with that. Nice. But that's, where am I being shot from? Oh, this guy again.
Page 2, target destroyed.
Let me get this guy real quick.
Yeah, Mage 2 destroyed the target.
Ambush. But I personally used to swing trade all the time,
Eliminate all
and it
enemy
was great.
UAVs. Don't let up.
So I will be doing a second video on all this information. I think that's where I'll actually put my I do apologize, but I'm gonna put my history of it
Half.
in there. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'll explain on the second video my past history, trading, foreign exchange, and everything, and then I'll get into the more detailed stuff, just to make it easier. So like, if you're listening to this, maybe you don't care about foreign exchange, then I'm sure you would have already quit out of this video or not watched it at all. So I guess it's kind of stupid to say, but basically in the second video I'll just explain like my history behind it, and then I'll go into more detail on I missed that one. Oh, I'm gonna die. On more technical analysis kind of information and I'll kind of go into, oh shit, I'll go into brokers and, or not brokers, mentors, which is a huge market in this, and what I personally think about them, because I think it's not worth it. You can teach yourself all. Still definitely not an expert on this stuff, guys. Like, definitely don't. This is still just me trying to get you interested if you've never heard of it. Maybe you're interested in trading. I would recommend foreign exchange trading to stock trading any day. But, there we go. Let's get this guy. But, yeah. So, watch my second video. I'll explain to you how I made over 3,000% profit when I was trading in the first year that I was trading foreign exchange, and yeah, see ya.